Yeah, another day, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome. Excuse me. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Although, like I said, a lot of people are jumping bridges right now. After that, we'll look at the prices in details. And last but not the least, we'll look at our positions. Are we in Rec City yet? Funny, very funny, right? But yeah, before that, guys, we've been saying that for the longest, right? We've been talking about it here, and most people seems never to catch it, right? I told you not once, not twice, not three times, right? I said it. Bull run will depend on the macroeconomics. And that is why that is why I am still standing on it. And I'm telling you, the bull run will not last long. It will end like you don't know. It's going to end faster than Uncle Tommy can come from the basement to grab another cheesecake. That's how fast it will end, right? We've been talking about that, and again, everybody panicking right now. It is the same situation all over again. Every time there is a panic, market drops, and before you know it, it's a V-shaped recovery. We are back up. Everybody and their grandmama comes out there. Yeah, we're going up. We're doing it. Yeah, this and that. You have to look at things from outside the box. When I trade, you guys already know. When I trade, MACD, RSI, okay, the moving ribbon, okay, and then we look at people's sentiments. And what are people's sentiments based on? Extra other things like interest rates. We have the inflation data. We have the biggest of all of them, the M2 world money supply. Okay, I know some people think it's not correlated, that you have to look at either the 72 days or you have to look at the 105 days or whatever. Depends on what works for you. I look at 108 days. And thanks again for other YouTubers out there, okay, that also know better about this situation, that I also watch about it too, other than me reading about it on my own and try to listen to financial advisors and listen to people that really are in the Wall Street, okay? So yeah, those are the things you look to judge people's mentality. People are extremely bearish. Again, like I said, that's the difference between me and a lot of traders. Okay, I know. Many people get liquidated, right? You see my trades, they are open. They might be looking bad, they might be looking whatever, but they're open. Why? I have my way of trading. This is another thing I usually tell you guys. Day trading is not for me. It might be for you, maybe it's going to work for you, but it's not for me. Go look at how many trades got liquidated yesterday. Just yesterday, go look at it. That will tell you, man, much more. Day trading in these markets, in this trade war situation and everything else going on, excuse me, is it's like you trying to juggle with a sharp knife. You understand? That is excuse me for a second. That is why for a reason, I prefer long-term trade. I've been doing that since, was it 2020 or 2019? Because I tried, like I told you, when you look for something, when you want to achieve something, you start looking for ways of getting there, right? So yeah, that is how that's what my millionaire journey led me to, into stocks, into precious metals, into crypto, into a bunch of stuff. Okay, so yeah, I used to day trade before, and Man, I tell you, that stress is not, it's not good for you. Everybody, well, maybe you can handle it, but for me, no, I don't. I rather open up my trades. If my liquidation gets close, I just scale it up, keep on scaling it up, and blah blah blah. That's what I do it. As a matter of fact, you guys already know, I don't uh, I don't wait for price confirmation. That's me. I just open my trades and scale it up. My trades have been open, what, a year now, a year and a half now, something like that. That's how I trade. Because sooner than later, you're going to see those coins go to those numbers I've been showing you all along. And again, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to laugh about it. Now, let's talk about opportunities. Again, I've been the one sitting here and tell you, when you see everybody, my grandmother, my grandpa, Uncle Tommy, all of them, they are running down the hill because they say, hey, the volcano is coming. Look at that. There's lava, hot melting lava candles coming down. Run to the hill. Guess what I do? I go up the hill because the tsunami coming down there, the tsunami coming down there is going to be more advantageous than the hot lava coming from the hill. At least you're going up the mountain, the lava coming, you can dodge it. You can maybe take the high road, maybe take the low road, do whatever. You have a way, staying safe. But with a tsunami, that water is going to like go everywhere. How are you going to hide from a tsunami? Okay, this is just this is just a way of me trying to tell you. The tsunami coming is called M2 money supply. We've been talking about this here for the longest. And I think just by me looking at the M2 money supply, I am beginning to understand why does Caspa always pumps at the FOMC meetings. I'm beginning to understand that better and better. Because I'm telling you, right now, if you look at the developments on Caspa, and you go on the M2 money supply, I use the 108 days because 108 days, it has an 80, if not 90% correlation with the prices of all assets, like Bitcoin, like stocks and all that. When the money, go look at it. The thing is that the money supply with 108 days, I can't do it on my phone, unfortunately, because I need to open up the code and I can't do that here. If you look at it on 108 days, the correlation is, like I said, 80 to 90% accurate. And go look at it. From now, it shows like by May 1st to May, it might be off and off a little bit. Like I say, it's 80 to 90%. It's not 1-to-1. It shows that by May 1st, between May 1st and May 6th, between that, the market is going to run. And when I say run, I mean run. And that tells me, again, it stays to the same thing. When I tell you that the bull run is not going to last, it means by May, for 3 months in a row, the market is going to run. And that's what I've been telling you in a bull run. When we're in the last leg, we usually break above, and that market runs for 3 months above my blue line. I've shown you guys that chart so many times, right? So now if you go look at the M2, again, I'm going to repeat myself. Look at the M2, not the US, not the Europe, the world, the entire world, M2 money supply. It shows that May 1st, between May 1st and May 6th, like I said, I don't like to give you specific days because that thing is not 100% accurate. It fluctuates. It's like 80 or 90% accurate. So that's why it has a range. The market is going to start running. And that last leg of the bull run we've been preparing for, the banana zone kicks in. And that, my friends, will last 2 to 3 months. After that, yeah. Yeah. And if you look at it, go out this way. Look at the Feds. It falls right into that same bracket because the Feds, they're going to cut rates in May. That right there, man, it's like, wow. The Feds are going to cut rates. And now, if you go to Casper, what do you think is going to happen in May? Smart contracts are going to go live. You see it? Do you see it? Or you still don't see it yet? The crescendo of great is already, I think it's live, but yeah, let's go look at it. Okay, let me put on this. Right here, we have 2 days, 11 hours, 16 minutes for the mainnet version to go live. So yeah, crescendo upgrade is live. And now the hard fork slash smart contracts, 32 days. At 32 days from now, that leads you exactly, guys, come on. At 32 days from now, that leads you exactly between May 1st to May the 6th. And that, my friends, look at the M2. That shows when the M2 is about to take off. So yeah, everybody else is running from the hill. They're talking about the volcano. And I'm telling you, all these price actions you're looking at, they are all fake outs. They are trying to shake you out of your position, liquidate a bunch of people. I do remember yesterday telling you, Bitcoin can still go all the way down to $80,000 and still remain bullish, right? $80,000, and then it is going to form a double bottom, okay? A W, you guys already know W's are very bullish patterns, right? Again, everybody's talking about, yeah, we go to 75, then 65 and this and that. Guys, pay attention to the market makers. If 90% of the people think that Bitcoin is going to go to $75,000 or $76,000, what normally happens is that that thing is going to reverse before it even gets close to there, and it's going to start going up. Now, we talked about yesterday, and I told you on the April 2nd or 3rd, I think it is, the tariffs are going live. Everybody and their grandmama is busy scared of it. So people, like always, like clockwork, this thing never fails. People are front running the market. Okay, so yeah, all this bearish price action you're looking at right now is so simple because people are front running the market, expecting that, yeah, tariffs are going to go down, blah, 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 this is going to happen. Now, look at everything else. Like I usually say, MACD, RSI, all of them. Go look at them. Everything is flat on the ground, right? Oversold. Super oversold. We saw Caspa drop to I do have my price action what do you call it, notifications on Caspa. We saw it drop down to, was it 6 cents? I think it was 6 cents, and bounce from there. A lot of people are calling for, again, we are in that season again. A lot of people beginning to talk about 1 cent Caspa. And I'm beginning to laugh about it. Why? Because, again, look at the development of Casper. Crescendo upgrade goes live in 2 days. So by Monday, 10 blocks per second goes live on mainnet. That's step 1. In 30 days, we hard fork, okay? And that means smart contracts go live on Casper. But what people are not putting in contrast is that in 2 days, Crescendo goes live, and Ingra Lab and a bunch of other developers, they will put their smart contracts into testnet in 2 days. You know what that means, right? That hype is coming. We got people talking about, about what you say, about tier ones not listing Casper, tier ones not doing this. Guys, are you investing because of tier ones? Are you investing because of me? You need to have your own, come on, you need to have your own conviction. It's not about me. It's not about tier ones. It's about you. It's about you being able to spot that opportunity. It's about you being able to say, this is what I want, and I'm going to get it. Okay? It's about you, not about me. If you make your money tomorrow, okay, let's just say you get 10,000 Casper, like I've been preaching about here, like a broken radio. You get 10,000 Caspers, and Casper goes to, let's take a random number, $5. You make $50,000. Are you going to say, hey, MMJ, I'm going to give you half of my profits. Are you going to say that? I guarantee you, nope. The question here is not about anybody else. The question here is about you. And again, I've been saying it here in my millionaire journey. We look for opportunities for not just for me, not just for you, opportunities for generations to come, generations that your sons, your grandsons, and great grandsons to come. Because trust me, most people, they are not seeing that tsunami coming. Seriously, it's gonna be a hostile takeover when Casper get those smart contracts. And again, it looks like it's I'm the one just repeating myself. But again, go look at the KII, go look at the the KEI, go look at all of them. The infrastructure is already there. Therefore, they have the partners, they have the red, they have everything, they have the connection. Everything is already there. All these guys are waiting for is a flip on those smart contracts. Okay, so like I say, I'm very stubborn. When I put on a plan, I don't care what happens. I stick to my plan. And now I'm tempted to convert my XRP into Casper. I'm tempted to convert a bunch of stuff that I have into Casper, but that's me. I keep my plan straight, right? So yeah, when we talk about things, don't base your investment on me. Base it on you. Base it on the potential, on what we are talking about. Like now, I gave you examples. When I started investing, I was looking at other people, and like I always ask myself, if they can do it, why can't I? There is one, okay? Satoshi Stacker is a YouTuber just like me who shows every trade that he makes. Go look at him. Go back to his videos back in 2019, 2020, or thereabout, even 2017 when he started. Go look at his videos. That is what tells me, like, okay, if he can do it, why can't I? Another one I will show you that I will tell you about, that is the one that I really, really admire, because if you follow his trajectory from day one to where he is today, it's a source of inspiration for me. And that one is MM Crypto. Go look at him. He shows his trades live. He does everything live just like I do. Okay? It's the same thing. That guy went from a taxi driver to a multi-millionaire today. My portfolio looks like sand drop when it comes to his. And my inspiration is like, yeah, I want my portfolio to look like his. I'm not talking about $3, $4, $5 million. No, I want my portfolio to look like him, close to $100 or $200 million, whatever he is. And that is just what you see. We are not talking about what he has on his core wallet. That is the guy. Like I said, again, when you invest, you don't invest because of that person. You invest because of what you want to do. And again, we're looking at everything, and you look at it going like, yeah, where can I make that money? That is the whole purpose of this my millionaire journey. How can I go from zero to a millionaire status? A lot of you are thinking like, yeah, just because I hold 30 Bitcoins and 500,000 Caspa, I'm already there. No, I'm not, because that is not my ambition. My ambition is, okay, $100 million. $200 million, $300 million. And I'm trying to get there the fastest possible way. And again, I'm saying it. Casper is one of them. Quant is one of them. For Jasmine, maybe, yeah, there's a question mark on it. Like, again, you guys know me. High risk, high reward. I get in. Because I think Jasmine, even if it doesn't perform grandiosely like anything else, I think Jasmine can at least go 60 cents or something like that. Okay, that's why I am accumulating Jasmine. I'm not going to hold it for too long. At the end of this bull run, I'm going to get rid of Jasmine. I'll close that, all that stuff. Okay, everything is all pointing that I want 5 million Casper coins. Therefore, buying on spot, trade, leverage trading, mining it, that is how I'm going to get there. Okay, so yeah. Do not base your investment based on somebody. Base your investment on what you really like. That's why the other day I asked you, what are your reasons? Why are you investing? what? Why are you investing? You're not doing that for me. Because again, like I said, at the end of the day, when you make that money, you are not going to give me half of it, are you? Nope. You do that for yourself. You do that for your children, for the next generations to come. We are not looking. Again, most people sit here and they start talking about, oh, look at Casper's price action. Hello? Are you looking at the entire market? Although, like I said, Casper has that ability to always go against the current. And you're about to see it happen. Okay, that's why I think, like I said, I believe Casper is going to be the only one running by the end of the year. I believe the bull run is going to be short, very short, just by looking at the M2 money supply. Look at that only. Then you look at the government interest rate, you look at inflation, look at all that stuff. I think the bull run is going to be very short. Okay, so yeah, it is up to you. The signs are there. The signs are there. Yeah, you can still make a little money with Ethereum, with Solana and all that stuff, but those things have their days numbered, because once Casper get that smart contracts, everything will be clear. You will see. Okay, you will see. So yeah, please do not base your investment based on anybody. Don't do that. Don't see that because of the market is dropping, oh yeah, now I'm 50% down, I'm going to sell everything. You are going to lose your money. That's how simple it is. The signs on the wall are showing that that banana zone, we got about 33 days for that thing to start running. On the meantime, you're going to see the market go sideways. I don't think Bitcoin would drop below 80,000. It's still possible, but looking at everything else, yeah, I don't think it will. But oh well. Let's watch and see. You never know what the market makers are going to do, right? Anyways, guys, now let's go check right quick. Let's look at let's look at how the market has been performing. I know a lot of you are holding your hands on your head, right? But again, if you've been following my channel, this thing should not come as a surprise to you, right? I told you, look at the macroeconomics, right? That will determine what will happen. Long-term traders like me, this kind of things don't really affect me. Okay, that's me. If you're a day trader, then yeah, ouch. Ouch. That's all I can say, right? Anyways, now let's go look at the market. Okay, we're gonna start here with crypto bubbles. Come on, crypto bubbles. You guys see, we're gonna start again looking at the daily and the weekly. Yeah. Yeah. See that? That's what I was saying. Again, everybody else is going to be sitting here telling me, yeah, it's not Trump, it's not this, it's not blah, blah, blah. Guys, I told you, the real numbers were not out. The real numbers are now started to come out. And what made things worse is like yesterday, our magician, Trumpus Magicius, again tweeted about the tariffs. And now he's adding pharmaceuticals into the 25%. Into the 25% tariffs. The markets did not even like that. So it made things worse. That's why you're looking at this today. Since yesterday, we've been looking at this. So yeah, look at the daily, look at the weekly. This is what's happening. So yeah, if you've been following, again, you would have known all this is normal. We've seen this before. Tomorrow or next tomorrow, people gonna wake up and be like, yeah, it's just tariffs, and the market are gonna start running again. But anyways, now let's start first with King Kaspa, KAS, and we see here. For the past hour, Kaspa is down 0.8%, 9% down on the day, 20.4% down on the week. Wow. 25.5% down on the month, and 54.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.63 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $51.79 million. Yeah, that volume, again, I still have questions on it. But anyways, that's what it is. Looking at the next one, which is Quant, the coin a lot of people love to hate, but the banker's coin, we have here 1.3% down the last hour, 4.8% down on the day, 11.5% down on the week, 30.3% down on the month, and 50.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $995.33 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $18.94 million. Again, look at that volume. Very low, right? That should tell you. Anyways, looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, there's no point because we already know Bitcoin is down. Jasmine is going to do is going to do the same. So 0.3% down the last hour, 6.6% down on the day, 13.4% down on the week, 41.7% down on the month. Wow. And 50.1% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $521.79 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $54.83 million. Last but not the least, Cubic. Like I told you guys, high risk, high reward, right? So yeah, I still trade Cubic regardless of what the market is doing. Anyway, looking at Cubic, we have 3.4% down the last hour, 10.5% down on the day, 22.4% down on the week, 31% down on the month, and 87.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $101.34 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.58 million. Despite all this price action, look at the market cap. We only lost $30 million because yesterday was, I think, $130 million market cap. So yeah, guys, these are the things I look at and I sleep well at night. I really don't see it going bad, worse than this, okay? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but yeah, high risk, high reward, right? If you look at Bitcoin, like I told you, we're in the last legs of the bull run. In 30 days, you're even going to confirm it. But anyways, looking at Bitcoin, we have here 0.1% up in the last hour, 1.9% down on the day, 2.2% down on the week, 2.8% down on the month, and 16.4% up in the year. You see those numbers? The whole market is panicking. Look at Bitcoin numbers. I'm telling you guys, they are manipulating your heads. This is this will catch a lot of people off guard. And you are, I'm sorry, sitting at the market cap of $1.63 trillion. You see that? Market cap barely moved on Bitcoin. 1.63, we was at what, 1.68 or something like that, or I think close to 1.7. Market cap barely moves. It's a normal correction. Oh my god. And people are still panicking. Look at the volume. 24 hours volume traded on Bitcoin is $20.01 billion. You guys know at the end of the bear market, when the market is really dumping, look at that volume. I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to get caught off guard. So you see, you're going to see people jumping bridges. That is what's going to happen. Because like people are basing their investment based on somebody else's fear. And the writing on the wall, everything else is showing something different. I'm telling you, look at everything. Interest rates, inflation, the M2 money supply, everything points that the market is about to run upwards. Okay, but yet you see people, just because Trump tweeted about this, just because this is going on, I don't understand sometimes. Tariffs are not new in the world's economy. They are not new. Are they like really bad because the US is applying them, or what? Chinese people, the Chinese government has tariffs on everything. The Indian government has them. Japanese has them. I mean, what is so bad about having tariffs on stuff? And yet people trade based on that. People do the investment based on that. And I'm about to show you, you're about to see, like I'm telling you, you're about to see Bitcoin do the switcheroo on everybody. When Uncle Tommy thinks, okay, it's time to dump, oh yeah, watch how they're about to FOMO in trying to buy Bitcoin, in trying to buy Kaspa, trying to buy all these assets when it does the switcheroo. Again, we've seen it here before. Every time we have the waterfall price action, we always have immediate recovery. Remember last time they were talking about Caspa going to 3 cents? What happened? You remember last time we were talking about Bitcoin going to 70,000? What happened? Again, it is always the way market makers use to try to manipulate you into selling your position, create that FOMO in. First they create the FUD, you sell, and they create the FOMO, you try to panic buy in. It's normal. That's how it works. But if you're smart enough to be able to see those signs, you are not going to fall for it. And I keep telling people about it every time. Well, again, I'm not your financial advisor, right? You have your own strategy. I have my strategy. What matters is that we make money. And I know for sure my strategy is going to make me money. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. Because again, I've started to get those messages again. Are you in Rec City? It is beginning to happen, right? Anyways, now, guys, I will say it like always. Listen, I do not condone leverage trading, all right? So, before you get into that, please, you need to practice. I don't know who you're talking to. Nobody. There is nobody who can teach you how to trade. Trust me. I watched videos on YouTube when I started. I read books about it, and none of that helped. Because at the end of the day, I still make the same mistakes. The only way you can get this is by practicing. Now, down below, I do have Bydfi, which I recommend for every beginner. I do have Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Sign up. They are going to give you free money. Once you reach their deposit limits, or whatever their deposit demands, they are going to give you free money. We're talking about thousands of dollars. Once you get there, take $100 out. This is a perfect time for you to practice because the market is still going sideways / down. This is a perfect time for you to practice. Practice open trade, take profit, everything. Practice. Once you do that, you get that experience. Trust me, you're going to make mistakes. And it's always better for you to make mistake with $100 versus making a mistake with thousands of dollars. Because again, I don't know about you, but me, I would rather miss an entry than lose money. I told you guys many times, in this my millionaire journey, we are not in the business of losing money. We're in the business of making money. That's where we are. That's why on spot, I do recommend, okay? I do recommend. I'm not your financial advisor. You go look at it. If you like what you see, buy. I do recommend Kaspa. I do recommend Quant. Those two should be on your portfolio. I do recommend Jasmine because, yeah, there is potential to make money in there. I do recommend high risk, high reward, just like Cubic. Okay, I do have other coins like Terra Luna Classic, which again is a high risk. Okay, there is a bunch of them I have. So, but anyways, I'm saying it that way you can look at those opportunities if you want to get into them. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick because I know a lot of people say like again, market is down. Yeah, you got liquidated and blah blah blah, and I'm laughing at them because again, maybe they don't understand my way of trading. Maybe they don't understand my state of mind. I don't let anything like that like stress me out. You guys already know when the market is bleeding and people crying, I'm sitting here laughing. I'm sitting here laughing about it because that's me. Understand? That's the way I trade. I don't let anything stress me. Out of every negative situation you can throw at me, I try to find the positive side of things. Okay? Well, anyways, now let's go look at prices in details first, okay? Yeah, I almost skipped that. Let's go look at prices in detail. Let's go here. Although I was just going to rush into it because, guys, it is not worth doing this TA. TA is not going to help you in this state of the market, okay? But yeah, I know some people want to look at it. Look at that. Everything is red. US dollar, everything is red. Look at here. This is what people are panicking about. Like this is Casper on the last hour, on the hourly. See, we broke that important support. We are back into that falling wedge, okay? We are back into it. And look at the ribbon, like dropping straight down. That's what you're looking. And the one thing about here, you can see we have already started to spray out. that usually be an indicator that, yeah, prices are going to find a bottom soon and they are going to start going the opposite way. Understand? So yeah, let's just rush through this and we look at it on the 4-hourly. Let's see on the 4-hour right quick. The same thing. See, waterfall dump. This is panic dump. It's not organic. Yeah, this thing is going to reverse before you even know it. Right? We've seen this before. So I don't see why people are panicking. But anyways, regardless, look again. See, waterfall dump. That's what it is. Okay, so let's see on the daily, see if we can find anything different. Nope, nothing. The only thing on the daily here I can see is a retest. Okay, yeah, it's a retest because this has to be moved. I think it has to. I can't do it well on my phone. That's why I hate about trying to do this. But anyways, yeah, it's a retest. We broke out of the falling wedge. It comes back and retest it. For some reason, the app is not that accurate. But if you look at it on your computer, you will see it. It comes and retests, and now let's see the bounce up, which is in some ways a good thing. We never came back to retest after we broke out of the falling wedge. So yeah, coming back to retest out of this is a very good thing. And now you guys already know falling wedges. The target is always the beginning of the wedge, and the beginning of this wedge is at 20 cents. So yeah, we're about to see Casper do wonderful things. So the same thing if you try to look at quant, which again, it is not different, right? That's why I don't think doing TA today is going to be useful until we see Bitcoin do its own thing, right? So like, even if you look at quant, yeah, see the same thing. Prices are going. It looks like we're trying to find bottoms. So yeah, everything is moving according to how it's supposed to. People are going to start to realize, like, yeah, this market dump is not what it is, and everybody else and their grandmama is going to get back their moon boy hat again and start going, right? The same thing. Even if you look at Jasmine, the same. Jasmine is the same, doing just like that. Like I told you, if Bitcoin moves, Jasmine is going to move, but twice the same direction. That's what is going to happen. So yeah, look at it on 4 hours, look at it on the daily. Yeah, the same thing. So you guys are going to excuse me. That is why today, just looking at the price action, and then all this price action depends on people FOMOing in. Okay, people like flooding in and all that stuff. Everybody's scared. So yeah, price action is going to react to that. There's no point you trying to find the bottom right now. If you do that, you're going to try to catch a falling knife. Although if you ask me, in my personal opinion, I think the bottom is in for Casper. I think so, but yeah, let's just wait. Again, let's see what Bitcoin does. I think it's going to go down to $80,000 and then bounce from there. If it does, then you can probably see Casper 6 cents and bounce from there. Although I think we already touched that 6 cents, and let's see what happens from there. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions. That is that was the quickest TA I could give you. There's no point of doing that today. Now let's start first with my Bydfi. You guys already know there I am trading King Casper, and I am also trading quants. Okay. My overall today, you see that is at 5,900, right? See, as you guys can see. So if you look at my contracts, you will see we are already going back up with Casper 6.3. Okay, look at my Casper position. I'm down 70%, which is 6,300. Okay, again, look at my liquidation, 3.7 cents. I really don't care about what the price is doing. You look at my quant, I am down 54%, which is 5,600. Again, look at my liquidation, $42. So yeah, I don't really care about what price action is doing. I'm just going to sit tight and watch the market. And again, please don't trade like me. You can pause the video and you can look at this. I trade at 50x. 50x, that means any movement the market does, my position is going to move really, really hard. That's why you see these things going up and down like this. Anyways, now let's go look at my Phemex right quick. On my Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Casper, and at the same time, I am also trading Jasmine. Okay, like you guys already know. Okay, if you look at that, look at my overall is sitting at 4,300. That is what a lot of people scared of, and like, yeah, I don't know what you're looking at. For me, yeah, I don't. These are not the numbers that I'm looking at. I'm waiting for all this storm to go over, and then you will look at this account again and don't even believe. Most of you will not believe this thing was down $4,000. Like the last time, it was down around like what, $2,000. And most people didn't believe it. So yeah, that is my style of trading, long term. I don't do day trade. If you look at it on the contracts, you will see just me sitting at 1 cent. Okay, just me sitting at 1 cent, like, which means I am down 86%, which is $9,400. Again, I trade at 50x, and if you guys can see, pause the video, look at my liquidation, 0.006, less than almost half a cent. So yeah, I don't care about the price action. Let's just keep so how the storm is gonna go. Same goes to my Caspa. If you look at my Caspa position, I am down 50%, which is $2,002. Again, look at that. 2,200, I'm sorry. And then look at my liquidation, 4 cents. So yeah, I don't really care what the market is doing. So let's wait and see. Like again, I'm saying, wait for Monday or Tuesday. People are going to realize, like, yeah, it's just tariffs, and you're about to see these prices start to go again. They can even start going before Monday, which is tonight. We can start seeing it, because I'm looking at the indicators and everything else, and it shows that, yeah, the market has already bottomed out long time ago. What happens the last few days is action of people being afraid of the tariffs, which I don't know why. But anyways, now if you go my last exchange, which is Wix, okay, where I'm trading King Casper, and also I'm trading Cubic, high risk, high rewards, right? If you look at that, my overall today, I am still up 1,300. It looks like he fell off the cliff. And then if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Cubic, I am down 68%, which is 1,300. Like I told you guys, okay? Look at that. My liquidation is so low, I don't even know how many zeros are those. Again, just like the other ones, I am trading at 50x in all my positions. Okay, you can pause and you can look at it if that's what you're interested in doing. Then if you look at my Caspa, I am down 56%, which is $658. Again, these things don't bother me. This one, I think I will have to scale it up a little bit later once I get home, because you can see my liquidation is 4.9, almost 5 cents. Yeah, I think I'll hold off. Let's wait and see what price does. But again, my positions, all of them, 50x. Okay, one thing you can know about me, it's like I always tell you, I am going to show you these positions in 6 figures. You will see. That's me. That's the way I trade, okay? When it comes closer to my liquidation, I'm just going to scale it up. That's how I do it. Okay, stay off of the stress, stay off of looking at the chart all day, biting my fingernails and all that stuff. I don't, because if you're a day trader, yeah, I really feel for you, man. I really feel for you. So when you get some time, okay, let's wrap up this video. When you get some time, go look at the money tree, M2 money supply. I'm telling you, the writing's on the wall. This thing is about to run. And for some reason, if you look at Casper, everything about Casper's development is falling right into that monetary supply chart, just like a ring in a finger. Okay, so yeah, I am so excited right now looking at that M2 supply and looking at what is coming for Casper that, man, I feel like going to run and excuse me. Sorry about that. I feel like going to run a whole marathon. That's how excited I am. That's how excited I am right now when I look at everything. We've been waiting for this for so long, and everything is just a couple of days away. Starting with the 10 blocks per second in 2 days, then in 30 days or something like that, we have smart contracts. Man, I don't know, man. I feel like running with excitement. Again, I don't know about you. Right now, people looking at the market dumping, they're crying about it. I am busy thinking about, yeah, that Bentley looks nice. I'm busy thinking about, yeah, what is going to be the nice vacation spot. That's what I'm thinking about. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing on what you think. About what you think about everything that we just talked about. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? You never know. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Real Madrid is about to start playing. Man, I need to watch that match. I need to go home. But anyways, guys, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. And until I see you in my next one, please, guys, stay safe out there and don't go to Wreck City.